Oh man, this game is gonna be so good. So full of life, so much going on. Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
A story where you fight for peace with free will from the evil Templars who seek peace through order and control. Sounds a lot like the CCP. The Hidden Blade, such a fine weapon used for assassinating people in plain view. But what if we took that away, along with the sword, dagger, poison blade, pistol, and finally throwing knives, and we complete the game with just our bare minimum, our fists. But I can use the smoke grenades since they do no damage to the enemies. Why don't we just throw in another challenge?
Dark Souls, bitch!
No upgrades it is, so no armor upgrades that will add health to me, like the leather greaves. I'm just a basic bitch. Now gather round everyone, and you Timmy, and let's complete Assassin's Creed 2 using only the fists and no upgrades. The story started off with Desmond, so we'll skip ahead, we see the birth of Ezio, we navigate through Abstergo, and bam! We're in a parking garage having a dog pile. That's a peculiar fighting style right there, Desmond. Oh! After giving the Abstergo employees a good old fisting, me and my love interest escape to a big luxury apartment, meet some boring side characters,
2.0 since baby's twice as awesome as any.
And we're back in the Animas. I give my friends a good pep talk when I get challenged by a cucklord.
A Sith Lord?
Yes, a cucklord. I bruise his ego.
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Then I beat his meat. Friends. I beat his friends. My brother joins the fray, heals me, and offers me to a race. Since I'm a family man, and I care about my family, I do a few side quests for them. I beat up my sister's boyfriend for being a cuck, grab a feather, do some delivering. The thing is with me, I have honor. I care about my family. I will do anything I can to protect them. We will! Father! Well shit anyway, I decide I'm going to learn the ways of the assassins. So I take one lesson in pickpocketing and one lesson in remaining incognito. Leonardo da Vinci knows how to fix my broken hidden blade. So I visit him and he trolls me.
Do it quickly. I was only having fun, Ezio.
Then the worst case scenario happens. Leonardo is about to be stuffed like a Thanksgiving Day turkey. And as much as I want to walk away, I can't. I use my fists and detected. I throw some money, since that's the only thing I have on me. And again, detected. So before Leonardo becomes primed for a good fill-in, I use my hidden blade. Feeling humiliated, I decide to leave with my dead weight. I mean mother and sister. And that's when the cucklord,
A Sith Lord?
yes, the cucklord, for the second time, enters the battlefield and tells me what he wants.
2 new steeds!
Oh, you want 2 new steeds, eh? Well shit, why didn't you say so? I got them right here. He decides to 2v1 me, and damn, boy, my mother can take a punch. You could say that she's used to getting a good fist in. My uncle joins the battlefield.
It's me, Mario!
I get tasked to buy leather greaves and a dagger. And yeah, there's no way I can not buy these, so unfortunately, that rule is out the window. It's not really looking good so far. I decide I want to be an expert fighter, so my uncle Mario decides to train me up, and after one lesson of combat, I am a master assassin. We go on the hunt for the cucklord, and oh boy, that's a lot of men. My strategy for fighting is to grab them, give them a few punches, rinse and repeat. And shit, looks like I got to assassinate the cucklord. Surely there's got to be a way around this. Oh, there is, by repeatedly punching and breaking his neck. Yeah, Ezio, maybe if we didn't break his neck he would respond to you. I complete a bunch of trivial stuff, collect some codex pages, practice my assassination abilities, but don't worry Timmy, I'm not breaking any rules, they're just dummies, so it's okay. I access the catacombs and stumble across... wait, I've seen this before. Stop messing around because Timmy is getting impatient. Let's get back to the game. I have to stop an assassination attempt on Lorenzo di Medicaio, however the fuck you want to say his name. Can't you just have a name like Kyle or Jerome? I have to save Kyle. And with everything that Mario taught me, 5 minutes of training really helped. I managed to save Kyle with a sliver of health left. Because I can't pronounce jack shit in this game, I'm just gonna show pictures. I have to kill this guy. I scale the building and fight some guards. The whole grab, punch, knockdown, rinse and repeat method is taking too long, so I go back to the lab and come up with a new strategy. And that's when I have a 9000 IQ moment. I can just throw him off buildings. Insta-kill. I give chase to this guy, and my god, he's a slippery son of a bitch. I get so tired of chasing him, I use some thieves, and even they can't catch him. We finally caught him, and fisted him to death. I reported back to Kyle, and learned that I had to kill a monk. The plan was simple. I get in, punch him to death, then leave. I try that, and the little bitch escapes with his posse. I hire mercenaries to help me, and again, he escapes. Feeling frustrated, I throw a smoke bomb, and holy shit, that worked. Okay, so I've been tasked to kill a bunch of degenerates, so stay with me here. The first guy, I ran him down and curb stomped him. The second guy, I scaled a tower and yeeted him off. The third guy, I infiltrated his house with my comrades and broke the cardinal sin of aiming for the dick. I then go for the next guy. But I have a big brain moment. I could just follow him and he will lead me to his friends. So much like the assassin that I am, I stay 10 foot behind him, talking to myself very loudly, hoping not to get caught.
What are you and the others planning, Jacopo?
Shit. I find his friends, and they practically do the job for me. Thanks, my guy, but I have to finish him off. Even though I have my fist equipped, he still does the assassination animation, which by the way, them two words work wonderfully together, so I'm guessing he just slapped his cheek. I help my man Leonardo, I help a damsel in distress.
We must find you suitable reward.
Oh, I can think of a few. Wink, wink. And we play in Desmond.
Everything all right?
Boring. Anyway, we're back in the Animas, and I meet a hot little thief, but she takes an arrow to the knee. So the womanizing chap that I am, I pick her up bridal style and take her to a safe and secluded place. I free a bunch of thieves, and we all work together to take down this guy. I yeet the 5 guards off the rooftops and entered the arena. 1 smoke bomb and a few punches later, and the deed was done. I go on the hunt for another degenerate, like the bloodhound that I am. I stalk them and stand about 20 foot away from them in plain view. But hey, what do you expect? I had like 1 lesson in remaining incognito. My next target was this guy. I used Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. No, not that one, this one. I break in, and much like all the other guys, a smoke bomb and a few punches is the way forward. So my plan now is that I have to crash the Renaissance Fair, win all of the competitions, and claim my mask. Easy, right? Nah, not exactly. This cucklord...
A Sith?
Yeah. This cucklord won't let me have it. I win all the games, ribbon hunting, races, capture the flag, and even bare knuckle fighting. And after all that, I get denied. So I go ahead and steal the damn thing like I should have done from the beginning, and kill my target on a boat. And apparently, I have to use my gun. But I have another 9000 IQ moment. I can just swim to him, and you guessed it, punch him. I then have to free a guy named Bartolomeo. Yeah, this guy. He's a part of the mercenary, and I have to go through the city and free a bunch of them. My 2 targets are leaving on a boat, so me and my main man Bartolomeo, this guy, intercept them. I capture the fat one first, since cardio clearly isn't his strong suit, and then onto the last one, the cucklord from earlier, who would not let me win. I finesse the shit out of them. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is tail this courier, knock him out and take his place undetected. So there's guards in the front, I distract them with women, get past them, undetected. I climb the roofs, and again, detected. So I managed to get in there, throw some smoke bombs so I can take the courier out, and again, detected. So I get in there again, throw a smoke bomb by the doorway, so when I punch him, I keep hitting him towards the opposite side, so the other guards don't see me. I completed it. So I carry my box towards my target, confront him, and duke it out like men. Since he's classed as a high level enemy, no grabbing works. He counters my punches, and the only thing I can do is disarm, and by doing that makes him lose a bit of health. See, I'm not just a pretty face. All of a sudden, he calls his guards, and I have an Avengers Assemble moment. Having disbanded all the guards, it was just us and him, and wow. Have I ever seen a group of guys just tear through one guy? No? Neither have I. Oh no. I'm back with Desmond.
Do you want to stop?
No, I need to go back, right now.
Even Desmond realizes how boring his segments are. Now we're on to the filler of the game. the DLC. Since I have the Ezio collection, the DLC is a part of the main game now, and therefore can't be skipped. And it's by far boring. So basically, I have to liberate this person's home. It's the damsel in distress from earlier. After storming the gates, I have to save her children from these guys. But before I do, I make sure to hand her the Apple of Eden, my most prized possession. If it's in the wrong hands, then it could be chaos for all of man.
Are you purposely trying to use words that assert your male privilege?
And woman. I save her children and defeat one of the guys. And report back to the man in charge.
They attacked again. Kidko Orsi. He has the apple.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You had one job. I better go and get it then. This is one of the longest chase sequences I have ever had. He hides behind his men, and wow, it's like a sea of men, and not in a good way. It's too much for little Ezio. I can't take on that much men. So I see a bridge, a beacon of hope, because where there's a bridge, there's water, and these soy boys can't swim. What goes around comes around, I guess. So I decide to restart because nobody throws me off a bridge and gets away with it. A monk stole the apple, so I must go and get it. And wouldn't you know, I have to kill 9 targets before I can get the apple. So please stay with me here. The first guy I smoke bombed. He ran like a little bitch and I punched the back of his head. The second guy I chased down in the streets and killed him. The third guy I dropped down and spammed the punch button. The fourth guy was a bit tricky. He had to be killed without being seen, so I get on top of the boat and detected. I throw a smoke bomb and pounce on him like a cat. And detected. I throw a smoke bomb to stun the guards. I walk past them and throw another one, so the guy gets stunned, and it worked. The fifth guy tried to insert his dominance and get the high ground. I give chase on the rooftops of Florence and spin his jaw. The sixth guy I chase down and beat. The seventh guy I have to kill undetected. I scale a huge building, avoiding the guard. I climb up and throw a smoke bomb to stun him. Undetected. I throw a smoke bomb to stun the both guards, undetected. So I decide not to throw a smoke bomb because I'm sure that's what's getting me detected, and it worked. The eighth guy was waiting for me with guards who could leap about 20 foot. Damn, they got some strong legs. I beat the endless wave of guards, and then onto him. The ninth guy, they always leave the best to last. This guy, this frickin' little cuck, I spent about 3 hours on. I need to kill him undetected, and he has guards circling the area constantly, so I get thieves to distract the guards, standing right in front of him. I go in with a smoke bomb, undetected. I distract the guard with thieves, and sneak behind him. Throw money in hopes to get his attention, but detected. So I use thieves to distract the guards in front again. I search endlessly for more thieves. I pick them up and distract the guards patrolling. The guards behind him, and then the guards in front of him. So that's it. Now I go in, undetected. I do it all again, undetected. So feeling defeated, I unsheath my blade that hasn't seen blood since I killed Leonardo's daddy. I then kill the monk. Yeah, that doesn't count, it's a cutscene. So I now have the apple back, and I have to kill the biggest cucklord of them all. The one that started this whole mess. I travel to the Vatican City, work my way through the endless amount of guards. I sneak through the building where the biggest cucklord is staying, thanks to my trusty smoke bombs. I have to assassinate him, so instead, I jump down like a mad lad and punch him. But detected. So I go in and assassinate him. He plays dead and then pulls out the biggest Uno reverse I've ever seen.
Reverse!
This is it. The whole game has been leading to this moment. This fight might just be my hardest yet. He runs away, and he decides to fight me without weapons. Like, bro, are you serious? You may as well just bend over and let me slip it in. So yeah, he gets wrecked. And that's the end of the game. Well, I do have a little bit with Desmond, but nobody cares about that. So, Can you beat Assassin's Creed 2 with only the fists and no upgrades? No. No, you can't. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.